It's the list of police officers who have been caught lying. It's called the Brady list, and the News 4 Tucson investigators have obtained the latest one for Pima County. Investigator Matthew Schwartz has the story you'll see only on 4.
The mistake that I made by myself, it has put a huge damper on my advancement, and I just have to live with that.
He's on the list that no cop wants to be on. The Brady list is comprised of police officers, deputy sheriffs, and civilian law enforcement agency employees who have been found to have been dishonest during their career. This 38-year-old, a 5-year veteran of a Pima County law enforcement agency, is on the list because one day last summer, when he was off duty, his sergeant called and asked him where he was. He gave a wrong location.
Why didn't you just tell the truth on what your location was?
To this day, I can't answer that question. I said the first thing that came to my mind. It was just a mistake, and I had no intention of doing it.
Minutes later, he told his sergeant his real location, but this past February, he found out he was on the Brady list.
For law enforcement officers who are on the list, that could be career-ending. It certainly could undermine their prospects for advancement.
Jason Craig is a UA law professor and former criminal defense attorney.
If they make a mistake and lie on a police report or lie when they're under oath, then we should know that, and everyone should know that. And criminal defendants who are investigated by that officer going forward have a constitutional right to know that.
The Brady list stems from a 1963 Supreme Court ruling that the prosecution must turn over to the defense evidence that could be favorable to a defendant, such as cops whose credibility could be questioned because they previously lied.
All the Brady list is it relates to, is there something that we've got to give the defense because it might help their case?
The News 4 Tucson investigators obtained the latest Pima County Brady list from the county attorney's office through a public records request, as anyone can. 254 officers are on it. Many are retired. The county sheriff's department, which has 1,500 employees, has 130 on Brady. 16 are active.
Of the 16 people on that list, not a single person is on the list because of untruthfulness related to court testimony. It's more administrative untruthfulness that we uncover and then we proactively disclose.
Out of Tucson Police Department's 882 employees, 94 are on the list. According to TPD, 9 are active. Chief Chris Magnus was recently quoted as saying, "If I had my way, officers who lie wouldn't just be put on a list, they'd be fired and also not allowed to work in any other jurisdiction as a police officer ever again."
Everybody makes mistakes. I mean, it's only fair. An officer still should have due process rights.
Jim Parks is the executive director of Arizona Cops, a union with 2,600 members from law enforcement agencies throughout the state. He's asking the legislature next session to establish a law requiring 7 days notification to officers before they're put on the Brady list.
We've had officers that didn't know they were on the list until they were in court. Every citizen out there in the country has due process rights, but just because you put on a uniform and a badge doesn't mean that goes away.
The chief prosecutor in St. Louis, Kim Gardner, recently and controversially dropped more than 100 cases that relied on statements from 29 officers on the Brady list.
I find that surprising. We confront this all the time as prosecutors in court. We might have a witness who does drugs. We might have a witness who has a felony conviction. Imagine if we were to just drop an important case just because there's impeachment of a witness.
Simply tell the truth. I mean, we take an oath and we're empowered to take somebody's liberty based upon our oath.
I love being an officer. I just don't want to get it in my mind that I kind of have to look for something else.
We requested an interview with Chief Magnus several times over the past 5 weeks, but were told by police spokesman that he was, quote, not available every time. We have put the entire Pima County Brady list, as provided to us by the county, on our website, KVOA.com. If you have a story you'd like us to investigate, email us at investigators@KVOA.com or call 955-4444. Investigating for you, Matthew Schwartz, News 4 Tucson.